Hey guys, it's MrMoney here, and I have finally narrowed it down to the top 5 apps that are paying people hundreds of dollars on a monthly basis. So let's get started. Just take a look here. Only 2 months using this app and you can buy another phone. That is the promise. Now, before moving any further, I gotta tell you guys, you are not going to do any active work. Most of these apps are going to pay you for sitting idle. You're just going to exchange some of your time you're wasting anyway for cash, and I'll show you how it's done. When it comes to this app, for instance, which by the way is called Cash Magnet, and you can find it over at cashmagnetapp.com, it is literally going to pay you while you are sitting idle. You do not need to perform any tasks, watch ads, or play games. Earnings will come to you in an absolutely autonomous and passive mode. In other words, you don't have to do a thing. But at this point, you might be getting a little bit suspicious. So let's dive a little bit deeper and see why we are actually getting paid, because there must be a reason, right? Now, you're going to receive those points and accumulate them every 5 minutes. And all you gotta do is keep the app running in the background. The longer your program will work on your phone, the more money you're going to receive. And so at a first glance, this all looks great because the app pays you while you're not doing anything. However, in order to give you your rewards, it is going to browse websites and even install games on your device. Now, they pledge to install only trusted games or apps and visit only safe sites. However, you cannot be too sure, right? If you're going to install an app on your device and allow it to install other apps, well, you gotta trust them. And so just headlessly download this app is not the best thing to do. And instead of doing that, here's a better alternative. If you still want to take advantage of the app, but you're not quite sure and you don't really trust them, here's what you can do. In this user's opinion, the Cash Magnet app is safe, but you should only use a burner Android device to run the application. In other words, a burner phone is basically a cheap spare Android device you don't use every day. If you're planning on using this app on your everyday phone, you might get some unpleasant surprises. Again, you cannot be too safe. And so just by taking these additional safety measures, you're going to be 100% on the safe side. And guys, here's a more straightforward one. This app is called Money SMS and is going to be rather easy to understand. You're simply going to receive messages, text messages on your mobile device. You don't have to read them. You don't have to reply to those messages. All you gotta do is keep accepting them. In other words, you're just going to leave your phone aside, allow this app to do its job, and that's going to get you paid. Now, why is that the case, you may ask? Well, they're helping all of these companies make sure their infrastructure runs well. A lot of telecom SMS providers and mobile network operators need to send text messages to foreign countries, and that is to verify and ensure the proper delivery of their SMS. And that is where you are taking a part in the process. You're actively helping them out, and they're going to reward you for your effort. Now, the payout here is not going to be a lot. It's only going to be about 2 cents per text message. However, the volume is going to really play out in your favor because there are going to be hundreds of such messages every single day. And on top of that, the minimum threshold for withdrawing your profits is going to be set at €2, and anybody can achieve that in a matter of days. Again, you don't have to do anything actively, so you can just download it, give it a try, and see whether or not it works for you. Now guys, I need you to be honest with me. How many times per day do you actually check your mobile phone and see whether or not you have some notifications or you got some messages? Well, if you're anything like me, you probably do this a few hundred times per day, and chances are most of the times you don't see anything new there. However, this has become a habit, and it's not really a productive one. However, you can actually turn it into money, and here's how. You're going to turn swipes and taps into cash, up to $5 per day. And guys, that literally means that if you keep a steady pace, that's going to be an extra $1,800 per year, and that is just for using an app. Does it work? Well, you're going to get offers on your lock screen and swipe to take the offer, and it's really as simple as that. So whenever you check your phone moving forward, you're going to receive such an offer. If you want to take it, you're just going to swipe it, and that's how you're making cash. You can try apps, visit pages, or even complete tasks and surveys, whichever way you prefer. Again, you don't necessarily need to do something you don't enjoy, so you get to filter the offers you take part in. This is over at GetmoCash. This is just their website, and if you want to grab the mobile app, you can do it for both Android and iOS devices on their website. Now that you got all of these apps that are working for you around the clock in the background of your device, you can actually leave your phone alone and get outside. Perhaps take a walk or go for a run. And if you do that, you're going to turn daily walks into mining sessions. Moving forward, I'm not just going to cover one, but 2 different apps that are going to pay you for taking a walk. That is how easy it gets. The first one is called the Livecoin, and you can find it on both App Store and Google Play, so your operating system shouldn't be a problem. The more active you are, the more money you're going to make, and there's going to be a wide variety of prices you can go for, including Amazon gift cards, PayPal, or you can also grab some physical items, such as an Apple Watch. I'm sure that's going to take a lot of walking, but you don't have to stop there. Here's another alternative you have, so you can essentially double your profits. You're still going to walk the same distance, but you're going to make twice as much money. This other app is called Sweatcoin, and you can actually find it on Google Play. It's got a rating of 4.6 stars out of 5 based on over 400,000 reviews, and that is absolutely excellent. Again, all you gotta do is just go for a walk, and the more active you are, the more cash you're going to make. And unlike this previous app where you could basically just stack up points and then convert those for gift cards, when it comes to Sweatcoin, they are going to have their own currency. And you guessed it, that's going to be the Sweatcoin. But this is not a cryptocurrency, this is not a real currency either, so how does it get this value? Well, that's going to be through the over 300 partners that the app has so far. And so you're just going to purchase items using Sweatcoins instead of US dollars. You can exchange your coins for goods, services, and even experiences ranging from high-tech shoes to iPhones, from anti-gravity yoga classes to Apple Watches. And so guys, at this point, we are making money while we are active by taking a walk and getting rewarded by both of those apps. And at the same time, even if you're sitting idle, even if you're just relaxing and sitting back on your couch, you're still generating some profits using the other apps. And now while you're relaxing, you can just surf the web. And if you do that, no matter how much time you spend online, chances are there's still going to be a little bit of internet connection left over every month. So is there a way you can monetize it? Well, there is, and that's going to be done through iproyal.com. How does it work? Well, first off, you're going to install the app on the devices you wish to use and connect them to the internet. That's a mandatory step. Then you're going to run the IP Royal app, and eventually the app is going to use your connection in order to gather bits of information from the internet. It's going to do all sorts of research. You can check the business cases to see a more detailed explanation if you want to. And eventually companies are going to make use of all of those gathered bits of information for various services, and they will pay you for it. And what I love about this particular app is that they are 100% transparent. They're actually going to tell you exactly how much money they're going to pay, so you can decide whether or not this is worth your time. So let's take a look. Provided you're going to share an amount of 8 gigabytes of daily traffic, and you're going to run the app for 16 hours per day, that's going to be an extra $48 per month. But you can actually generate more than that. As you can see, users earn from $5, which is the minimum pretty much, to $140 per month. And that is just for keeping their app active on the device. That's all you gotta do. And guys, if you're not really satisfied with this amount and you actually think you can earn more, well, you actually can. And that's going to be done by also heading over to honeygain.com, which is a pretty much identical app. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to use your leftover internet, and it's going to pay you up to $55 per month, provided you've got 3 different devices connected. Now, if you only decide to have one device working around the clock for you, that's still going to be an extra 20 bucks. And this is money you're making for free, so it's well worth it. And just like that, you've built yourself both passive streams of income and active streams of income with just a few apps that you can download for free as a beginner without any skill. So take massive action, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.